Okay, you guys ready? I guess we'll just get started. Don't want to be here all night.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, tonight all we're doing is Module 4, Word Module 4 SAM training, and then we'll do Word Module 4 project. And then after that, you guys have to do the capstone project if you haven't done it already. So might as well get it done. Make sure nobody else. Oh, somebody else is coming.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Regina.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll wait for Regina to get over here. Anybody have any questions of what we've done so far? Jeffrey, how are you doing? Is your computer working? You getting everything working?
Yes.
Did I do it? Did I get it right?
By the time we come back next week, I'm gonna be like caught up to y'all.
All right.
Speaking of that, let me go ahead.
I clicked on it. Can you send the link again one more time, please?
There you are. Perfect. Okay. Content launch the new window. Oh, it's okay. All right. Let's get started with this so we can get done for today. No reason to stay here all night. All right, so we're doing Word Module 4 SAM training. It's in Unit 3. We're on Task 1. There's 35 tasks this time.
Click the Layout tab.
Layout.
In the Page Setup group, click the Margins button. The Margins gallery opens. At the bottom of the gallery, click Custom Margins. The Page Setup dialog box opens with the Margins tab active. The text in the top text box is selected. Type 2 in the top text box.
Or click the arrow. Oh, won't let me click the arrow.
Click OK. The vertical ruler on the left shows that the top margin is now 2 inches from the top of the page.
Margins. All right. Layout. Margins. Custom margins. The guy outside my building is pressure washing the windows. All right. So I apologize if you guys hear that.
Place the insertion point anywhere in the text below the Glacier Scoop heading. click the Layout tab on the ribbon. In the Page Setup group, click the Columns button. You can select the number of columns you want on the menu, or you can click More Columns to set additional column formatting options. In the Columns gallery, click 2. All contents below the continuous section break after the Glacier Scoop heading is formatted into 2 columns.
All right, so that's why you don't, if you click here, it's going to start the columns up there, right? We don't want it in the title, so we click underneath it, layout, columns, 2 columns. Simple as that.
Click in the first bulleted paragraph. On the Home tab, click the dialog box launcher in the Paragraph group. The Paragraph dialog box opens and displays the Indents and Spacing tab. Click the special arrow.
Special.
The dialog box displays a list of special indentation settings. In the special list, click Hanging.
Hanging indent.
The measurement 0.5 inches appears in the By text box. Select the measurement in the By text box and then type 0.2 to replace.
0.2.
Click OK. The dialog box closes and Word formats the paragraph with a hanging indent of 0.2 inches.
Hanging indent. So first paragraph, paragraph formatting, indentation, special indentation, hanging indent, and then just make this 0.2. Cool.
Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Symbols group, click the Symbol button.
Ooh, I wonder what we're going to put right there.
The Symbol gallery opens. In the Symbol gallery, the Symbol dialog box opens to the Webdings font gallery. Other symbol fonts are available. In the Symbols gallery, in the Symbol dialog box, click the large dot symbol, Webdings with character code 61. Click Insert. Click Close. Word inserts the large dot symbol at the insertion point.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that on my paper.
All right, excuse me, Mr. Joseph. Like, could I please, like, I don't want to be excused, but can I? Cause I got 2 people talking at the same. I can hear yours and I can hear the one that I'm trying to do, and it's real hard.
That's fine. You can just do what you need to do.
Thank you so much. I'll see you
All right.
next week. I'll be
All
caught
right.
up. All right.
Alrighty then. What are we doing? Inserting a symbol. So insert, symbol, more symbols. These are Webdings, right? There's a lot of different ones. But we want this one, and insert, and close.
Place the insertion point before 2017 in the text under the photo. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon.
Insert,
In the Symbols group, click the Symbol button.
symbol.
The Symbol gallery opens. In the Symbol gallery, click the copyright symbol.
That makes more sense.
Word inserts the copyright sign at the insertion point.
Yeah, that is something that you will probably use a lot. So insert, symbol, copyright. It's also under more symbols too. They put the most common ones up there. And by the way, just so you guys know that if you need it, I am recording this and I'll upload it tomorrow. So if you guys need to rewatch anything or whatever, it'll be on there.
Click the picture on the left to select it.
Make it bigger.
Drag the upper right sizing handle up and to the Word resizes the picture as you drag.
Yeah, I feel like we've done that like 10 times already. Picture, drag.
Select the text box on page 2.
This one too. Guess it just wants to make sure we know what we're doing.
Click the Drawing Tools Format tab on the ribbon. In the Size group, click the Shape Height box. Type 1.9. Word changes the height so the text box is resized to the exact dimensions you entered. In the Size group, click the Shape. Word changes the width so the text box is resized to the exact dimensions you entered.
Yeah. So text box, format, size 1.9, and then size 2. And remember, if you want, you can use that too. That's all there is to that one.
Click at the beginning of the second body paragraph. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon.
Insert.
In the text group, click the Text Box button.
Ooh, add a text box.
The text box gallery opens. Click the Austin Quote text box. Word inserts a pre-formatted text box with the placeholder text selected. Type, "The good news is that ice cream is still popular," to replace the placeholder text. The text box appears in its default position with the text you typed.
Yeah, except for it's not evenly spaced between these two. Not good. All right. Second paragraph, insert, text box. It says Austin quote. Austin quote. It is. The good news is oh. Ice cream is still popular.
Point to the Glacier Ice Creamery picture, and then click to drag it to the left of the Best Ice Cream on the Planet heading.
All right, so click and drag it.
The picture appears to the left of the heading, and the heading shifts to the right to accommodate the picture.
So did you? Oh yeah, same thing. So you see, if we move it over here, it moves to the opposite side. But like if we move down, also moves everything. So. And be careful where you put it.
Select the picture.
Select the picture.
The Layout Options button appears to the right of the picture.
So this is going to
click the Layout Options button.
This will change the word wrap, right?
Word displays the Layout Options gallery, which lists options for changing text wrapping settings. In the With Text Wrapping section, click Square. Word wraps text to form a square to the right and bottom of the picture.
And so if we move this picture over, the text would be on both sides. apply, and square. Easy. Oh, now what?
Click the blank paragraph in the 3 Keys to Success text box. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon.
Insert.
In the text group, click the Object arrow.
Object.
Word displays the Object menu. On the Object menu, click Text from File. The Insert File dialog box opens. Click Insert. Word inserts all the text from the file at the insertion point, requiring fewer steps than copying and pasting.
I don't know about all that, but all right. Click in here, insert an object, which is text from a file. This file, click insert.
Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Illustrations group, click the Shapes button. The Shapes gallery opens. In the Stars and Banners section, click the Up ribbon shape. With the pointer in the shape of a crosshair, position the pointer above the first character in the heading. Click and drag the pointer down and to the right to draw a ribbon about as wide as the heading, and then release the mouse button. An up ribbon shape is inserted above the heading.
Okay. Insert. Shapes. So ribbon is way down here. And again, it'll tell you which one it is, up ribbon, because over here it says make sure you put in up ribbon, right? Geez, Regina, we lost everybody. Just me and you now. All right, practice.
Click the shape to select it. Click the Drawing Tools Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the More button.
Make sure nobody else came to class.
Word displays the Shape Styles gallery.
Under Format.
Click the Moderate Effect Orange Accent 2 style, the 5th option in the 3rd column of Theme Styles.
And 5th option.
Word applies the style to the shape, which changes its fill color and adds an outline and bevel.
Click Format, Sign, Styles, Orange Accent 2. So we know it's down here somewhere, right? Orange Accent 2, Moderate Effect. Done.
Click the text box. Click the Drawing Tools Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the More button. Word displays the Shape Styles gallery. Click the Subtle Effect Bright Green Accent 5 shape style, the 4th option in the 6th column of Theme Styles. Word applies the shape style to the text box. In the Shape Styles group, click the Outline button. Word displays the Shape Outline gallery. Click the Bright Green Accent 5 Darker 50% color square. Word applies the color to the outline of the text box.
Oh, the outline. I was like, wait, it looks the same. All right, click the text box, go up to format, click the drop down for styles, pick the right one. Bright green accent 5, 50% darker. Which one's that? Not artifact. This one. No. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Bright green accent 5. Yeah, that's this one. Ugh, come on. Bright green accent 5. Drop down. Bright green. Oh, bright green. This one. Light. Colored. Subtle. Oh, subtle effect. Jeez. You gotta read the whole thing. Subtle effect. Bright green accent 5. That's this one. There we go. Now do outline. Oh, anchor's back. And then 50% darker. There you go. Gotta just read the directions.
Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the text group, click the Drop Cap button. The Drop Cap gallery opens. In the Drop Cap gallery, click Dropped. The first letter of the heading is formatted as a drop cap that appears at the beginning of the paragraph, and the rest of the paragraph text flows around the drop cap.
You can also make that bigger or smaller if you want, just by dragging the dots around. Right, so the J in Jessica. Insert under text, drop cap, dropped.
Select the Glacier Scoop text.
Select the text.
Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the text group, click the Word Art button.
Word art.
The Word Art gallery opens. Click the Fill Blue Accent 1 Shadow Style option. Word converts the selected text to a word art object in the word art style you selected.
Right, so you can do a lot with word art, right? Insert word art. So you probably didn't see it last time, but this is the one it wants us to do. But up here, you see you got all kinds of other stuff, text. Ugh, can't even show you. Jump to the next one. But you have a bunch of other stuff, right? Text effects and all that stuff. So you can actually make the words, you know, arched or on a circle, all kinds of stuff. Probably what
Select the Glacier Scoop word art object.
That's probably what we're doing now.
The Drawing Tools Format tab is available on the ribbon. Click in the Word Art Styles group, click the Text Effects button. The Text Effects menu includes options for applying a variety of text effects to word art. The Transform gallery opens with Follow Path and Warp options. In the Warp section, click Wave 1, the first option in the 5th row. Word transforms the shape of the word art to a wave. Click outside the word art. The word art is deselected.
You think? So, you know, just with a few clicks of the button, you can make your stuff look professional. Format, text effects, transform. Which one was it? This one? Wave 1? Yeah. Click off.
Select the Glacier Scoop WordArt object. The Drawing Tools Format tab is available on the ribbon. In the Size group, click the Shape Height box, type 1, and press Enter.
You can also just drag this to whatever size you want. You don't actually have to use the buttons up here, the dimensions.
Word adjusts the height of the WordArt object to 1 inch. You can see only one line of WordArt text. In the Size group, click the Shape Width box, type 6.3, and press Enter. Word adjusts the width of the WordArt object to 6.3 inches, and the text no longer wraps in the WordArt object.
Right. So I don't know if it'll let us do it in this homework section, but if you go up to Format, you can watch this change, right? So, it's not actually showing us. Guess we better do it their way. But if you don't know the dimensions that you want something, for the homework you'll have to do it like this. But if you're doing your own, you can just drag it to whatever size you want. And then you can see what those dimensions were.
Select the Glacier Scoop WordArt object. The Drawing Tools Format tab is available on the ribbon. Click the Drawing Tools Format tab on the ribbon.
So if you don't know where something is, always check up here first, right? So if this is any kind of thing you add, like so a picture or text art or a text box or a table or anything you put in there, if you click on it, it's going to have some kind of formatting or design up here if it's not just regular text, right? So if you're not sure where to look for something, it's always a good place to start.
In the WordArt Styles group, click the Text Fill arrow.
Text fill.
In the Text Fill gallery, click the dark red option in the standard color.
Dark red.
Word replaces the default fill color of the selected WordArt style with the new fill you selected.
Right, so it doesn't happen obviously if we click text or we highlight text, but if we highlighted something like this that's an actual object that's inside of your document, you get some extra stuff up here. Format. This time we're using text fill, and we know it's this one because she just told us.
Click the Insert tab on the ribbon.
It's going to go in this space.
In the Illustrations group, click the Pictures button. The Insert Picture dialog box opens. Click
Screen, click Insert.
Word inserts the picture at the insertion point.
So it just went into this gap that was already there. Insert. What are we doing? Picture. Ice cream picture. So insert point, insert picture, named ice cream in from the pictures folder.
Select the picture.
See how
The picture tools are available on the ribbon. In the Size group, click the Crop button.
crop.
Cropping handles appear around the selected image. You can drag the handles to indicate the dimensions of the crop. Click and drag the left middle sizing handle right until the cropping line touches the woman's shoulder. Release the mouse button. Word shades the area that will be cropped from the image. Click the Crop button again to turn off cropping. Word crops the picture.
Change the dimensions too. So, right, nothing's up here now. But if we click the picture, here comes the tools. Click the tools, go to crop, crop it to her shoulder, and then turn off the crop. Oh, lost Edgar again.
Select the picture. The picture tools are available on the ribbon. Click. In the size group, click the crop arrow. Word displays a gallery of shapes for the crop. In the Crop to Shape gallery, in the Basic Shapes section, click the heart. Word crops the picture to the heart shape.
And you can move that around so you can get it, looking like you want. Click the picture, the tools come up, crop it with the shape and the shape of the heart. Done.
Select the picture. Click the Picture Tools Format tab. In the Arrange group, click the Position button. Word displays the Position gallery. Click Position in top right with square text wrapping. Word positions the picture in the upper right corner of the page and wraps text around the picture.
So you just moved it wherever you want. You could have it in the center. So just click it, the tools pop up, position. See, so you got all these options. But for this one, it wants us to put it over there. And then again, you could move that around, in your own project or whatever, and put it wherever you want.
Click the first object on the page. Press and hold the Shift key and click the second object on the page.
Ooh, we're going to do two at the same time.
Press and hold the Shift key and click the third object on.
Three.
All three objects are now selected, and the Picture Tools Format tab appears on the ribbon. Click the picture. In the Arrange group, click the Align button.
Align.
You can choose to align the selected pictures using their left sides, right sides, centers, tops, middles, or bottoms. You can also choose whether to align the objects relative to the page, margins, or to selected objects. On the Align menu, click Align Selected Objects to select it. The objects will be aligned relative to each other. In the Arrange group, click the Align button. On the Align menu, click Align Right. The objects are aligned along the right edge of the object positioned furthest right on the page. You can choose Align to Margin to have all objects aligned to the right margin instead. In the Arrange, on the Align menu, click Distribute Vertically. The objects are evenly spaced or distributed from the top of the top object to the bottom of the bottom object.
Right? So see how there's like a little gap there now, and a bigger gap there. This one is the one that goes furthest to the right, so when you align it to the right, it all aligns with that one. First, you need to select them all, so click the first one, shift click the other two. Then go up to Format, Align, and first you're telling it to align, keep each other together, right? So we're going to align to the objects, and then we're going to tell it where to align. And we're aligning it to the right. And then we want to distribute it evenly, vertically. That's it. There you go.
Click the Insert tab on the ribbon.
Insert.
In the Illustrations group, click
Online pictures.
the Insert Pictures dialog box opens, which you use to search for pictures on the web. Type ice cream cone in the Bing image search text box. Press Enter. Word searches for online pictures that match the search text. In the search results, click the first picture thumbnail.
Not entirely legal, though.
A blue border appears around the thumbnail, indicating it is selected, and details about the picture appear below the search results.
Oh, sorry about that.
Click Insert.
Insert.
Word inserts the picture into the document.
Okay. So insert an online picture of an ice cream cone. Click the first one. Easy.
Click the arrow shape. Word selects the arrow shape and displays the Drawing Tools Format tab on the ribbon. In the Arrange group,
Rotate.
Word displays the Rotate menu. The Layout dialog box opens and displays the options on the Size tab. On the Size tab, select the text in the Rotation text box and type 0 to replace the value. Click OK. Word rotates the arrow so that it points straight up, which is a rotation of 0 degrees.
Right, so back from your geometry, you can tell, right, if this is a circle, 360 degrees, moved it backwards, so it's like 339, like it says. Rotate, more rotate options, and then change to 0. 0 or 360, same thing. That's all there is to it. Of course, you could have done it manually too, right?
Select the picture. Click the Picture Tools Format tab.
So that's what this little circle is on top of here. You can actually rotate, like that last picture we were doing, you can actually rotate it however you want. So if we wanted this skewed, we could do that. Or you can actually then go in and do the degrees, whichever works for you.
In the Adjust group, click the Artistic Effects button. Word displays the Artistic Effects gallery. Click the Pastels Smooth Artistic Effect. Word applies the artistic effect to the picture, which makes the picture look like a pastel drawing.
Cool. Click the picture, format, artistic effects is over here, bunch of different ones. You know, it'd be nice if you just like hovered over them. It would show you what each one looked like without having to click on it. Practice.
Click the picture to select it. Click the picture.
Format.
In the Adjust group, click the Corrections button.
Ooh, now we're doing some Photoshop stuff.
Word displays a gallery with Sharpen, Soften, and Brightness Contrast settings. click the Brightness plus 20%, Contrast plus 20% setting. Word adjusts the brightness and contrast of the picture.
Do a little bit of everything in here. Click the picture, format, corrections are up here, and then plus 20, plus 20. All right, practice.
Select the
Picture,
click
format,
in the Adjust group, click the Color button.
color.
Word displays the color gallery. In the Recolor section, click the Sepia setting.
It's like a Snapchat filter or something.
Word recolors the photo so all the colors are shades of sepia or brownish gray.
Sepia. Okay. Click the picture. Go up to format. Go over to color. And then sepia. Was that not it? Or is it this one? Sepia. Only 5 left.
Select the picture.
Picture, format,
In the Adjust group,
background.
click the Word opens the Background Removal tab, displays a selection box on the picture, and shades the areas of the picture to remove. On the picture, drag the upper middle sizing handle up to the top edge of the picture.
On the picture, drag the upper middle sizing handle to the top edge of the picture. Maybe it's right there.
Drag the lower middle sizing handle down to the bottom edge of the picture.
Right there.
The entire foreground of the picture appears in the selection box. In the Close group on the Background Removal tab, click the Keep Changes button. Word removes the background of the picture.
Format, remove background. That's a little bit weird. Why it's not there in the first place. Keep changes.
Select the picture. Click
Format,
in the Picture Styles group, click the More button.
styles.
Word displays the Picture Styles gallery. Click the Snip Diagonal Corner White style. Word applies the style to the picture, which changes its shape and adds a border and shadow.
Cool. Select picture, click format, styles, all kinds of different ones. We want this one.
Click at the end of the second column. Click the Layout tab on the ribbon. In the Page Setup group, click the Breaks button. The Breaks menu displays options for page breaks and section breaks. On the Breaks menu, under Section Breaks, click Continuous. Word balances the columns in the document.
All right, so click at the end. Where was it? Layouts, breaks, and continuous. So now they're evened up. 33.
Click the Design tab on the ribbon.
Design.
In the Page Background group, click the Page Borders button.
Page borders.
The Borders and Shading dialog box includes settings for border style, color, width, and art. In the Borders and Shading dialog box, in the Style section, click the single zigzag option in the Style list. The box setting is automatically selected when you click a style. Click the color arrow. The Border Color Gallery opens. In the Theme Colors section, in the Borders and Shading dialog box, click the Width arrow.
It's your thickness.
A list of border widths appears. In the Width list, click the 1.5 point width option. Click.
Okay.
The document is formatted with a page border.
Right. So, design. Page borders. Which one do we want? Squiggly line. It's already on box. We want a thicker one, and we want to change the color to the first option in the last column. Blue. Easy.
Click the File tab on the. Click Export. Click the Create PDF/XPS button. The Publish as PDF or XPS dialog box opens with the current file name and PDF file type already selected. Click the Publish button. Word saves the file as a PDF.
Did you now? I feel like you could just do File, Save As, go here, click PDF, wherever it is, right there. See what happens if we do that. Oh, it worked that way too. So you can do Save As, or you can do Export, whichever one you want. All right, last one.
In Backstage View, in the Open pane, click the GlacierIceCreamery.pdf file. A Microsoft Word dialog box opens, explaining that Word will convert the PDF file to a Word document. Click OK. Word converts the PDF file and opens it as a Word document. In the first paragraph below the heading, select the text, "It is my distinct pleasure." In the font group on the Home tab, click the Italic button. The selected text appears in italics. On the Quick Access toolbar, click the Save button. The Save As dialog box opens. In the Save As dialog box, click Save. Word saves the converted file in the current folder in the default Word document format.
So we're just converting this PDF to a Word document, which sometimes tends to be a problem. The reason we're making this change here is to give it an excuse. Oh. It is my distinct, I didn't go far enough. It is my distinct pleasure, italics, to give you the Save As option, right? There you go. Homework done. Submit. Close. Don't need this one. Don't need this anymore. All right, so we just did the SAM training module 4, Word module 4 SAM training. Now we're going to do the actual project. So you will have to download the 2 files. Not fully compatible with Mac. Sorry about that, Edgar. All right, so we actually have 4 files. Download the instructions, download your document, and then download the 2 data files, I guess, that we'll be using in here. Open the instructions. Maybe. Come on. There you go. Open up the document. All right, remember the first thing to do is always save it with the new name. And we want it to be number 2. All right. We got our support documents. All right, so what do we need to do first? Blah, blah, blah. Start by formatting auction graphic on page 1 as follows. The auction graphic, apply correction. So format, corrections, brightness 0, contrast +20. Brightness 0, contrast +20. Position the graphic using top right with square text formatting. Position, top right with square text wrapping. Yep. And then apply the reflected rounded rectangle picture style. So that's under this right here, probably. Nope. This one, quick styles, yeah. Reflected rounded rectangle. So rectangle. Which one looks reflected? Reflected rounded rectangle. It's down there. Cool. Number 2, apply the title style to paragraph auction fundraiser. Auction fundraiser. Remember, you can do it like this. First title. Title. So that was under styles. Page 2. All right, page 2 says select the entire paragraph of auction update, which is this, I guess. Oh, it says including the paragraph mark. So you know you can do here, right? Show hide button. See, there's the paragraph mark. It doesn't want us to just go to here. Fill, aqua, accent 3, sharp fill. Here's fill. Shading. Aqua. Oh, it's word art style you want. Sorry. Word art is under insert. Over here. Word art. Fill. No. Bevel. Aqua X and 3 sharp bevel. Aqua X and 3 sharp bevel. Okay, apply the can up text effect. So text effects, this one, shape effect. Oh, I can make it bigger. Text effects. Over here. Yeah, this one. Shape. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, text effects. Which one are we doing? Can up. Transform. Wrap up. So it could be can up or it could be wrap up depending on what version you're using, I guess. Where would that be? Can up. Curve up. Curve down. Can up. Yep, there it is. Can up. Change the text wrapping to top and bottom. Wrap text top and bottom. Change the height of the word art text box to 0.075. And remember that's over here. If you have it expanded, it will just show the boxes, but change the height to 0.75 and 6.5. All right. So continuous break on page 2. Beginning of let's see. Where am I at? I'm up here. At the beginning of the first paragraph, which begins this year's MMF. No, so that goes here. At the beginning of the first body paragraph, which begins. So insert on the layout, I think, right? Breaks, continuous. And then on page 3, beginning with live auction, break, continuous. Then on page 6, All-Star Fitness, breaks, continuous. Okay. Back to page 2. Format the sections you created as follows. On page 2, format the section you created this year's MMH and ending speed and essence. Speed of essence. Two columns. All right. So you can just click in here. And then we need to Go to columns and make it 2. So see it stopped there. Didn't go on to the next page. And then on page 5, it's page 5. 2 columns as well. 2. I think that was page 6. Page 5. All-Star Fitness. Okay, well, I guess there's not enough to move it over to the next column. We'll see when we get done. Page 2, insert drop cap. So back to page 2. Insert drop cap at the beginning of the first body pair of this year's MMH auction promises. So it's going to be this guy. That's under, or is it under paragraph? No. Don't remember. Insert. And sometimes even I have to look for things that I don't use. Where the heck is it? Am I missing it? Can't find it. Where did it go? Insert. Oh, it's over here. It's under insert. See, when it goes to these symbols, I like sometimes can't remember where they are. So this one, drop cap. Makes sense, has a little A in there. Drop. Insert shape. Insert shape as follows. Near the heading, quick draw, which is here. 5-point star shape. So insert shape, 5-point star. It says from Stars and Banners, but because it's already up there, you can just use it from there. And we'll put it in here. And then it tells us to resize it to this size. So format size, 0.5 and 0.5. And apply tight right here. Tight. Water effect, shape style. It's over here. Shape effect. Oh, this one. Water effect, aqua accent 3. That's aqua, so we gotta find the one that says moderate. Subtle, moderate effect, aqua accent 3. And then move the shape to the left of the heading, quick draw as shown in figure 1. Which that's pretty much what we got. Oops. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Close enough, I guess. All right. Now on page 3, olives and the bread. Crop the picture to a round rectangle. Format, crop. This one. Rounded rectangle. Yeah, we did that. And then apply dark blue text to picture border. Borders. One of these. All right, make it bigger again. Picture border, here it is. This one. Picture border, fourth column, first row. 1, 2, 3, fourth column, first row, dark blue text 2. Ready? Now we're on to page 4. It's 3. It's 4. Insert format sidebar text files. Donations. Facet sidebar left. Text box. Insert text box. Facet sidebar. Facet quote. Facet sidebar left. Use option 2019 by the numbers as a sidebar title. Option 2019 by numbers. No capital. Capital only for option. Insert text from the support document numbers. So that's down here in numbers. Just gotta paste this stuff. Of course, you could do the import or whatever inside. Maybe it don't want us to do that. Remember the insert object? Where's my instructions? There we go. Hey, what happened here? This one. Thank you. So remember that was under insert, object, text from file, and then you could pull it from that other file. But copy and paste works. Well, it says do not copy and paste. Yeah, whatever. That means I need to save this. File, save as. Documents. It's being picky. Maybe when it does picky stuff like that. This, and why is that there? Okay, so back here, insert object, text from file. It said from the one that says numbers, says right there. Exactly the same thing, but whatever. All right, resize. So format, size, change the height to 6.3. And then we're now on to number 10. Page 4. We're still on page 4. Draw a text box to the left of the heading Missouri Memorial Hospital. Oh, that's page 3. No. Page 4. Okay. Draw a text box to the left of Missouri Memorial Hospital. Insert text box. Draw a text box to the left. Resize it to 2.8 and 2.5. I'm sure it wants it over here. Position the text box using the bottom left with square text wrapping. Oh, maybe it doesn't want it there. Put it back where we had it. Wrap. On a position. Bottom left. Oh yeah, moved it there anyway. Bottom left with square text wrapping. Is that what it said? Bottom left with square text wrapping. Yep. Moved it there anyway. Copy and paste the text in the document. Oh, now it wants me to copy and paste it. Psst. Killing me. Make up your mind. Documents. Wing. Copy and paste. Colored fill, pink accent 1, shape style. Shape style. Second column in the shape gallery. Colored fill, pink accent 1. Colored fill, pink accent 1. Apply offset diagonal bottom right shape effect. Shape effect, which is under shadow, shadow, outer, then offset diagonal bottom right. Offset diagonal bottom right. On page 5, display the text. Okay. Page 5. Okay, design. Let's see. We want it vertically. Let's see. Maybe not under layout. No, because that's table effect. So under this one. Where is can't remember now. All right. Word art? No. Okay. Remember, we just did it. Design. So where would be in here? No. Okay. Can't remember. You can tell I don't use that one a lot. All right, well, come back to that one in a second. Add a 2-inch hanging indent to the list of doors. That's under paragraph. Hanging, 0.2. Maybe to highlight all of these guys. Paragraph, hanging, 0.2. That's better. Insert a copyright symbol down here. Insert. Um, symbols over here. Copyright symbol. Now we just need to figure out this one. Anybody remember how to do this? You gotta look it up. Text effect. No. Well, that's the only thing we have left. Can't remember. Guess I have to look it up. We just covered it, but I don't remember from the top of my head.
What portion is it again?
The changing this text to go up and down. So it's what do they call it in display the text in the first cell vertically. Word display text vertically. All else fails, look it up on Google. Drawing tools, text direction. I don't know. Come on, seriously? I have to go back to the practice thing and figure it out.
So you're just trying to make the text go up and down?
Yeah.
Ain't that the one you have to go on insert tab and then word art?
Word art. No.
And then it's the text dialog box, the one next to the left.
Text.
Right.
No.
Is that it, maybe?
No. No. Oops. Insert. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. We shouldn't have to put it in a text box. It's just a table. So it should be in the layout. All right, here, text direction. There you go. That should work.
So it was just text direction pretty much?
Yeah, it's under layout and then alignment over here, text direction. Let's see if we did what it says. On page 5, display the text in the first subject from the table vertically so that it reads from bottom to top. So yeah, bottom to top, just push this. Oh, hey, even I forget stuff. All right, I think that's all we have to do. So we just need to save it. See what we got wrong. All right, back to here. Continue, upload our file. Documents. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Word 4. Upload. Oops. Submit. Everything's green. View report. See what we got. 86. Ooh, we did crappy this time. Let's see. What did we mess up on? Format a section using columns. Yeah, I thought I did that one wrong. So that one was down here at the bottom. This. So oops. Layout columns 2. There you go. That'll fix that problem. So you see that? In case you didn't do it, it should look like this. You know what happened? We never looked at the, we never went down here and actually looked at our document to see what we did wrong. So we should always do that. We would have noticed right there. So that fixed that one. .3 tall. Did we miss that one? Format, size, 6.3 high. Oh, the entire sidebar, not the text box. This thing. So not this text box, but the sidebar. So you gotta click on this guy.
Okay, so it includes even the
Yeah, this.
the whole little red thing and all that. All right, perfect.
Well, we'll find out again when we submit it, but I expect that's what the problem is. Insert a copyright symbol and a space. See, so there's other problem. Copyright symbol, but we didn't put a space. That should be it. So try it again. Let me submit mine before you submit yours. Make sure we didn't miss anything else. Save it. Close. It's gonna go out again though. Homework. Back in. Start. Upload. Submit. View report. Oh, getting closer. Missed one.
You're almost there. You're almost there. It's small things, right?
What did I miss? The text copyright one. I don't think I included that one. Still with the columns. One. Go back. Columns 2. There you go. Should look like that. So all I did was I just highlighted everything, went back and made it one column, and
And then separated it to 2.
and then just stopped here at the end of this and put it back into 2 columns.
Okay, so that makes the copyright still by itself pretty much. All right.
Down here with a big space by itself.
Okay.
Except for now, I made a second page break, I think. Did I? No. That should work. We'll give that a try. File. Save as. Didn't need to do save as, just save. Save. Gotta go back. All right, back to the project again. Now, of course, really, you could have just been satisfied with a 96. Don't have to get 100 if you don't want, but every extra point counts sometimes.
That's correct.
And since you have 3 tries, it doesn't hurt to get a good grade. Submit. And view report. But sometimes you make a change and you mess something else up. So you got to be careful for that too. But we got 100 this time.
There you go.
All right, man, we did it. All right, that's all we're gonna do for today. So you guys can go ahead and submit your stuff. And
so pretty much all we got is the 2 exams and then the capstone project.
Capstone project, yep.
All
and
right.
then the discussion if you didn't do it, but I think I saw that you already.
Yeah, I already did mine. I worked this weekend, so that capstone project, I'll try to get it into you probably, if not tonight, probably hopefully by tomorrow. I know it's going to take a little while, but
Yeah, it takes a lot more time because it's bigger, right? So it's going to take all of that stuff together into one big document, and you probably have some errors like we did this time, so you might have to go back and fix stuff a couple times. Best thing to do is just take your time, pay attention to what you're doing. Sometimes I get cocky and think I know what I'm doing and I just go and click it, but and then watch out for like spelling and capitalization and punctuation because it gets you on that stuff.
The little things that get you, yeah,
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So, yeah, because I worked this weekend. I worked Saturday and Sunday, and then by next week I should be back on my regular base. So I should be fine. So
Yeah, no problem.
I'll try to knock it out. If not tonight, hopefully by tomorrow. If not, then I'll let you know for sure exactly what's going on.
That's no problem at all.
All right, perfect. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man.
All right. Regina, do you have any questions or any problems that you want to go over?